Efya Schwarzenegger or blackmailing for any politicians. Efya Schwarzenegger or ya show. Then the next minute, Efya Schwarzenegger, a Juma Ben oye. Efya Schwarzenegger or serious guy. Oh, come on, die Jimmy no.
How have you been able to patch up things with Black Rasta?
Oh, I thought he was good.
Well,
I texted him and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. I thought it was somebody else." And then he came back again and spoke about my mom and stuff like that, right? But we haven't spoken. But it's okay. I'm sure.
That you haven't spoken there.
Yeah, I don't think I'm his target anymore. I'm sure he has other things to do with.
Oh, you thought you were his target before, as a basis for what he did?
I mean, it was continuous for a bit, so you kind of feel like it's a vendetta.
But when it was happening, did you reach out the same way you texted earlier?
No, not about that one, because it's like not to continue the back and forth, you know, but I'm sure he knows that I'm a good kid, so it's okay.
You let go?
Oh, I let it go.
Do you easily forgive?
I am very forgiving. It's so bad. It's actually, that's one of the things I had to say no to.
Mimawa kwaba eba Skeleton Man TV. So Skeleton Man TV ana wushi. So when your first time any abomodia subscribe, me notification is to send you anytime bia ye di video betum no wonson sabe kan wenye bia share ushevia comment fa ho kire wadwen efa video no abusua like video no na share emo bia so enye binhwe medase bebre abusua Efya Nokturnal na abusuafo woko interview was Star FM kudin komo efa ni new album abusuafo ode ba no na komo twetwe no ekoso no nsem bebre eyeden epiepie free mu atrese Efya feelers pa akoba se host no ekobusa no se na enwumu a oni Sarkodie ede ba out Suban Nye Nso meyeden mepewo saa no na ye Sarkodie ehonwum no ana sedien Sarkodie ehon sensem na busuafo ana Efya ede ye nwum na ana sedien because na Ghanafo esusu se oni Sarkodie bibi eden na bibi wo muntem na Sarkodie o yeden o jam ano abusuafo eno na Efya se sa nwum no de eye chese eye in general etumi ye den efo bia abrabo ho etumi ye obia a story na mom omumienu eye ono Efya ene Sarkodie no chese enye about omumienu relationship bia anye den eni omumienu ntem enti no omuye den omuye sa nwom no na mom no na eye for the general public obia ebetumi aye obia a story into Suban Nye Nso mepewo saa no o say enye Sarkodie se ne na moye den na modwen ho no enye ono a abusia no ne Black Rasta omonso nsensem no ekopiem ana Efya se ono no eba se Black Rasta no aye offended no oye den o testie no se no nim se eyo no Black Rasta no ana ebusuafo na omo kan ho asem no nti oyeden opa na chew enso osidi ohu ya ne se Black Rasta asan yeden akotena ni show no so a odi o maame atem Efya Nokturnal o maame ebusua odi na tem ewo ni show ne so no so ono de oye forgiving pa chese wo ye ne bonni se de kura na otumi yeden etumi diche ose no na ye ni weakness but say no abusuafo sa weakness no em say oya overcome that weakness no into what mean ka say Black Rasta de odi ye no nsem okeka fa no ho no o maami odidi na tem no ontumi nka se odi a che no anaso onye den onfa nche no na Black Rasta kra no ontumi nni ne ho komo biem nso no abusua Efya Schwarzenegger Efya Schwarzenegger o kasafa ejuma oyeden oye hu o say ebinum eyeden ekeka se Efya Schwarzenegger oya shawe kekele pa no oyeden obo afinso saye blackmailer o blackmaili ahemfo o blackmaili chese mpanyifo a owo memu eyeden ejijiska eno ne ejuma oyeden oye no de ahwe no ho ana Efya Schwarzenegger say sansensem yi a amanfo gusu a omokeka no moa mo say oye ahwani moa mo say oye blackmailer afi mo soro ya na mo san busa say Efya Schwarzenegger adwuma ben ana oye den oye obi a oso oye ahwe oye blackmailer afi wo san busa say adwuma ben ana oye ana o say eye adwene a modi ahye mutirim efa me ho eno ene pie firi manumu a moye den moka ebusia momientie Efya Schwarzenegger ni ewia ni ede Efya Nokturnal ni de na yeden asomoso
Efya Schwarzenegger or blackmail asofo any politicians. Efya Schwarzenegger or ya show. Then the next minute, Efya Schwarzenegger eduma ben oye. Efya Schwarzenegger o serious guy. Oh come on, that Jimmy no. Why the very risky job of blackmailing politicians and asofo serious guy? And I more can money yo. In business, some say they hire the risk, they hire the profit. Some people say blackmailing will risk the more than. And I'm one when say more tantrum. Well, I'm not responsible of the version of myself you've created in your psychosis mind. Yeah, I don't know what Shirano. My name is Queen Efya Schwarzenegger, and you cannot do anything about it. Stop lying, stop speculating, and follow for gist.
New project you have.
Yes.
What was the inspiration for it, and what's the story you're telling?
The story behind No More Tears is a confirmed manifestation of positivity and manifesting positive things into your life apart from the negative things that could also happen. So you say that no more tears because you're not going to be crying about things that you're supposed to not be crying about anymore.
What have you been crying about?
Oh, let's say I'm a very emotional person.
Yeah.
So I cry when I'm angry.
When you're angry?
Yes,
you cry.
I cry when I'm sad.
Okay.
Sometimes I cry when I'm too happy.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's a lot of crying. Happy you cry, sad you cry, angry you cry.
So as with the emotions and everything that come with it, sometimes you realize that you express too much depth for emotion for things that you're not supposed to express them for. Maybe something happened and you're very hurt, but you hurt yourself more when you can't get over it, you know. So it's basically a manifestation of letting it go so you don't have to cry anymore, letting it go so you don't have to deal with that person anymore, letting it go so you can become a better person for yourself and the people that actually love you, you know. So no more tears is just saying no more to all the things that make you sad, all the things that put you back. No more tears to like laziness. No more tears to, you know, not getting up and doing the work. Yeah, so it applies to so many different situations. Yeah. It's not just about an emotional situation. It could also be a financial situation. You get me? So it's like just applying positive energy to anything that is in your life.
Do you do that now? Do you apply a lot of positive energy?
I always used to do though, but it's just because regardless of like how strong you are, which I am, I'm a very strong woman, right? I was born, it's my birthright. Now, regardless of that, you can still face adversities that will bring you down, right? And that point, you say no more tears and get up and then do what you have to do. Regardless of how hard it is.
Look, I mean,
because it's not easy.
True.
Yes.
And I look at the time you've been in the limelight and all the hard work you've put in.
Yeah.
It's come with a lot of praise. But I've seen you take a lot of bullets as well.
Yeah.
You know, hot shots thrown at you, allegations made at you.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you react when people say one of ill things about you?
Listen, I don't think there's any great performing artist, philanthropist, president, minister, radio presenter that you turn out to be great at what you do and people don't talk about you in the other way. I feel like it comes with the business. It comes with the industry of being highlighted. But regardless of that, I will maintain my decorum. I will make sure that I bring my best foot forward and always make sure that I kill the show. So, not even to say if I was like a murderer or something, right? Even murderers have people that love them.
True.
You know? So, whoever has no sense should cast the first stone and then throw it at themselves before they throw it at me.
True. That's true. But also...
Because I never said I was perfect, though.
Yeah. So you consider you have flaws as well?
Yes, of course, as a human being.
Do you own up to them?
Oh, I do when they're right.
Yeah?
Yeah, but if they're not, I will pay no attention to it and not feed into the negativity for it not to come and affect my presence.
Okay.
Yeah.
But once you enter the limelight, become a public figure, is there a part of you that feels that, since people look up to me, love my music, it must influence how I behave? Or you are true to yourself?
You want to be as true to yourself as possible, because if you go and change for the people, you will change every 2 days. Because the people sometimes don't know what exactly they want. They just know they want you.
Yeah.
Yeah? Sometimes,
as in what form you come in, what you do.
You understand?
Yeah.
So do not rely on the people for who you are going to be.
Yeah.
Be who you are and let the people love you just the way you are. Suban Nye Nso.
I know that one. That one you do with Sarkodie. So why may not a one?
Oh, honestly, we were just talking about life and
Generally.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing that
there's no story to it.
No, there isn't a particular story to it. Okay. Where it focuses on any of the parties that are involved in the song. Yeah, so we just felt like it was a very, very resonating topic.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody found in themselves a certain character that might befall them, but realize that regardless of that character, they are still loved, appreciated, and consistently cared for. So it basically just means that we're all not perfect, but we all find certain people that love us with our good and bad.
Good and bad.
So you find that person instead of the people that are pretending. Yeah.
Who loves you the most?
Oh, apart from me, myself, and God, and my boyfriend.
Okay. How's he doing?
He's great. Today's his birthday. I want to give a big shout out to Bushido.
Okay.
I love you so much, baby. To infinity and beyond.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. Anything special for him today?
Oh, we don't live in the same country, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, okay.
I might just dip on a jet tonight. I don't know. You can't find me tomorrow.
Anything is possible.
With me, you can never know. The way they are eyeing me in the corner, they know that I want to run away today. They know I don't want to. But I have to come and see you first. Even if I finish my first 2 meetings, I still can catch a flight.
To go.
Yeah.
Celebrate the birthday for Bushi. Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful. I think you mentioned earlier that all the tears, the pains from the past.
Yes, basically like the declaration of the final no more. Being able to say no is hard, especially as dependent on your emotional status, right, or your human relation status. Some people it's easy for them, but then it's not easy for everybody. So when you find yourself in that place, just realize that there's some times that you have to say no more. If you're being treated bad in an abusive relationship, you have to say no more before they kill you. We've seen so many situations where no could have sorted out a lot of things for it to be in a better perspective. Right, so it's basically a declaration of the biggest no more to all the things that you feel like you definitely should not be tolerating in your life, especially as you've declared peace of mind for yourself at this point where we are all growing up and figuring out what it is we want our official future to be. You get to that stage where you can't play anymore. You have to be serious about some things, and being serious and growing up is basically saying no more.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in terms of no more, I'm sure this disrespect is something you've said no more to, being disrespected. How have you been able to patch up things with Black Rasta?
Oh, I thought he was good.
Well,
I
you're good
texted
now?
him and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. I thought it was somebody else." And then he came back again and spoke about my mom and stuff like that, right? But we haven't spoken. But it's okay. I'm
Ever since
sure.
that you haven't spoken there?
Yeah, I don't think I'm his target anymore. I'm sure he has other things to do with.
Oh, you thought you were his target, therefore, as a basis for what he did?
I mean, it was continuous for a bit, so you kind of feel like it's a vendetta.
But when it was happening, did you reach out the same way you texted earlier?
No, not
Just
about that
resolve
one,
it.
because it's like not to continue the back and forth,
Yeah.
you know. But I'm sure he knows that I'm a good kid, so it's okay.
You let go.
Oh, I let it go.
Do you easily forgive?
I am very forgiving. It's so bad. It's actually, that's one of the things I have to say no to.
To forgiving
Yes,
as easy?
easy.
So now you don't?
Now I don't.
So where is he on that forgiveness line, Black Rasta?
Oh, I can't talk about him.
Now?
No, I
You haven't
wish
forgiven
him
him?
all the best though.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. All right. So I guess the next one is Mr. High.
Yeah.
Who's he?
Mr. High is the other person that's inside you that you used to do the bad things that you want to do when you don't want to do it as yourself. Because in the song you hear that it's a story about Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that perspective where you find yourself giving so much to everybody except yourself, are you going to be a Jekyll or are you going to be a Hyde? Because in the end, a Frankenstein will be created.
Okay.
Wow, obusua enie Efya Schwarzenegger oni Efya Nokturnal ana moti wo mukano Efya Nokturnal o promote ni new album no nti Ghana for momien support no no obo ne humodin pa ahanom eye Skeleton Man TV mesi se we your first timer enie bomodin subscribe mia notification neso click on neso send a video bia yedi betum no wonson sabekan wanya bia hwe bedasi bebre.